tales to trivia gold. Generations collide, hear the laughter and sighs, exploring our world through curious eyes. Join me on this journey where the light meets the dark, from mysteries unsolved to igniting a spark. Travel and traffic, culture and news, every episode a chance for different views, where love transcends time and space. Let's go.
Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for Crosswords without the curmudgeon. We do have a new curmudgeon, and that is Zach, and he is in the house, so he's going to be helping out for sure. But the old curmudgeon that is not with us anymore is Bob, and we used to do Crosswords every week, sometimes twice a week. And so this is in honor of Bob. Now, as we go along, I will share with you tips and tricks about crosswords. Don't be afraid if you don't know the answers, because you're going to learn the answers, right? So you're going to learn new vocabulary and everything. So it's fun. Just have fun. Okay. So here we go. Merle Regal's crossword puzzle. The theme tonight is Final Ballot. Chalet in the house. Yes, R.I.P. Bob. Rest in peace. I'm sure he is resting in peace. Oh, you're multitasking. Okay, well, join in when you can, because Chalet's good with musicals, with older actors and actresses, with a little bit of French. Yeah. Well, so let me explain first. This blue stripe in the bottom is where we're going to be looking at the clues down here, right? So number 1 across is cause of cling. Well, it's probably static. And I am not going to be moving this on the side, all right? So 1 across, cause of cling, static cling, right? Amenhotep was a pharaoh. Was he a pharaoh? P-H-A-R-O-H? No, R-O-A-H. How do you spell pharaoh? A-O-H. Okay, pharaoh. Thank you, Zach, for the spelling. 14 across. We've got Ristorante Rundown. Okay, a rundown is going to be the menu, probably, right? But Ristorante, that sounds maybe more Italian. So it's probably an answer in Italian. Does anybody know what is the menu in Italian? I'm guessing a rundown would be the menu. And Ristorante sounds Italian. So if there's a word that's Spanish, Italian, French, the answer is probably going to be that as well. Chalet says venue. That's a good guess. If it's where the restaurant is. But V-E-N-U-E doesn't fit. We're 1 letter short. All right. Well, maybe the downs will help us. A yacht spot. Now that could be like a marina, which would fit. It could be like the place where a yacht would park, or it could be like a famous spot like the French Riviera or something. It could be a place. Zach is also saying marina. Let's go ahead and put that in. I used to live in Marina del Rey, so that came pretty quick to me. Otolgia. Otol is usually the ears. Like optic is the eyes, otol is the ears. It could be something completely different, but an earache. There you go. Zach's coming in with earache. But you see how sometimes you can find the answers from the breaking down the word, right? 22 across, emulate Vlad. Well, Vlad was known as the impaler. So emulate, if you act like Vlad, then maybe you impale. Zach wrote impale, but YouTube is not letting it be in the chat. Sorry. I hit show, but then of course I got the message that another moderator already handled it, even though there are no moderators. Emetic plant, emetic plant. A plant used is like emetic. Is that like emergency? So like a healing plant, maybe? Or a plant that smells, a plant that has stickers, a plant that's poisonous. I don't know the word emetic. We'll find out. 24 across, Jefferson's second VP. Anybody knows their history, American history, let me know. Actor Anthony Hopkins, that doesn't fit. Anthony could be a first name or a last name. There was a Clinton, really? Interesting. Actor Anthony. Perkins, no, I mean, Anthony Perkins. Was that the name of the guy with Psycho? Anthony Hopkins. Those are both too long. And my particular style is, I like to do, you see these 3 black dots here. I'll do this block. I'll do all the acrosses in this block first, and then we'll start doing our downs. So 26, holiday in Hue. Whoa. Okay, so like, for example, if Hue is a city in France, then it would be French for holiday. Or if it's Hue is in Germany, then it would be German for holiday. This is what the answer is going to be, but I don't know where Hue is. Oh, it's in Vietnam, and Tet was just this past week. Tet is the same as Chinese New Year. Only it's not Chinese, it's in Vietnam. Invite. And here your verb tense is always going to be the same. Invite, see, ask. Oh, all right. 5 centime piece. Is that a currency? So like if it was a 5-cent piece, it would be a nickel. But centime must be French, sou, or Canadian. No, anyway. Abner's radio chum. Lil Abner, was that a radio show before it was a cartoon? 32, what'd you say? So this is in quotes. So that means our answer is going to be something that you would answer in quotes, but it's always very similar, right? So what'd you say? It's very slangy, so it's going to be the answer is going to be very slangy. Oh, not the answer. It's another way to say the same thing. I apologize. Another way to say the same thing. What'd you say? And Zach says, huh? And that fits. Oh, okay, final ballot. Here's our theme. Do one's thing as a responsible citizen. It continues at 39 down, backwards to 105, and up to 33 to form a square around the X. So 33, 39. Here's the square, 105. And 33. Okay. Well, 40 across, 3 letters, to a skylark. E.g., for example. And skylark is capitalized. Is that a car? Oh, ode to a skylark? Usually they have the Grecian urn. Ode to a Grecian urn. Bowlers save. So if you hit all the pins on your first throw in bowling, it's a strike. But if you get all the pins on your second, so you get half of them on the first throw and the rest of them in the second throw, it's called a spare. Yep, Zach's keeping up 1-on-1. Okay, corporate head, an executive probably. Does that fit? Executive. There you go. Yeah. 44. No turns blank allowed. No turns allowed. No turns. Could be 2 little words. No turns. On red. See, it's 2 words. I knew, see, the more you play, the more you get used to the way the clues and the answers work together. All right. So now we're doing this upper block, the downs. 1 down, common folk, question mark. That means there's like a twist, a pun or something. So John Smith, the Smiths. We only needed 1 letter. Get ready for UPS. Well, if I'm shipping a box, I might need to tape it up. 3. Soulful Franklin is Aretha Franklin. Did you guys see the movie? I watched the biopic film about Aretha Franklin. It was good. The Queen of Soul. Nervous reaction, we get a tick. That's when your eye kind of twitches, Concert finale. So see, it's a question mark. So maybe this is the end of the word, like a suffix you could add to the end of the word. Sometimes there's a prefix or a suffix. It's finale, so the end. What about concertina? Yeah. And the source of chocolate. Cacao. Nice. The racer's edge in quotes. S blank E. I don't know. 7. Birds at times. Peckers? If executive is right. Oh, maybe executive is wrong. Because that's got to be peckers. See, we can change it. STP. Racer's Edge. Oh, that's their motto for the STP. Is it an oil or an additive? I don't remember, but something for the engines. So, okay, and that's got to be their motto. Oh, let's check and make sure that we've got these correct. Henry V's nickname was Hal. Tanker guy. Oh, Ari. Aristotle married Onassis, Jackie Kennedy Onassis. Campaigned for, you ran. Used the method, acting, okay. Cry of disgust. See, I hate this. It's not oho. He uses oho. That is literally, scientifically, a cry of discovery is the aha moment. And he does this a lot where he uses oho instead. I hate that. The Muppet Family, Question mark? Well, the Hensons. I went to a Christmas party at their house in LA once. It was really cool. And we get a Veep. Second in command. Okay, the Veep. The vice president. First name in baloney. My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar. And Zach is keeping up. Okay, flagging. Not flogging, flagging. Not lagging, flagging. I have no idea. Idyllic places. Sometimes they use the word lea, L-E-A, which is a word for a meadow. But this is 5 letters. Flagging is tiring. Idyllic places. Now, being that that's a plural, idyllic places, this answer is most likely going to be plural. Let's check if this fits with an S. Some chart checkers familiarly registered nurses, so RNs. Yeah, that's an S. Racetrack docs. Doctors at a vets. Okay. 30. He had 511 career homers. Well, it's not Babe Ruth because it's 3 letters. Oh, okay. This is especially a Merle crossword thing. There's OT, O-T-T, and ORT, O-R-T, and OR, O-R-R. And I think they're all sports. It's like one is hockey, one is baseball, one is golf. Is that right, Zach? Do I have that right? And so this one is OT. I never remember like all of them. Arouse. Okay, 15. Blank Daria, an Asian river. I don't know. Home gym alternative. Well, with the P there, I'm going to go with spa. The Amu Daria. Sounds like it's in India or Bangladesh or Sri Lanka or something. The Old Rough and Ready. That sounds familiar. Oh, I'm thinking of Rough Riders because I'm going Teddy Roosevelt. You know, his guys were the Rough Riders. I think that was before he became president. Old Rough and Ready. Is this another? Is that another motto? Like a slogan? Ooh, allude. What? Oh, you're on 18. Make reference, allude. Okay. Taylor. Oh, this one's Rough and Ready is Taylor. Okay. Appeared. What's this now? Restaurante rundown. Oh, could be. Is that pastas? Oh, because that's where peak is. Okay. Pastas. Q. Arouse, pique your interest. Okay, good. That looks like Quail. Anthony Quail, never heard of him. Keep saying the Oscar Mayer baloney song. I know. My baloney has a first name. And so Abner's radio chum is lum and appeared is seemed. It appeared to be. This looks like vote, vote, vote. Oh, do one's thing as a responsible citizen. And then it continues. Ha, 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 ha. Vote, vote. VOTE, 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 VOTE. You ever notice that vote also spells veto? Okay. VOTE, VOTE. Wait. VOT and then E. Woo! We got the theme. Okay. Where was E? Oh, is this? So this is a president. A corporate head is a president. Oh, that's the Edens. Okay, I see that. Closet skeletons are secrets. Great effort is pains. So, oh, the idyllic places are Edens. Okay. All right. So, acrosses and the rest briefly. Oh, etc. Okay. Stop for the Sunset Limited. Now, if it's got an abbreviation in the clue, then quite often the answer is some kind of abbreviation. Oh, the station. Okay. So that's a train. Okay, word coined by Frank Lloyd Wright. Well, he's an architect. A word that he coined. It's got to be something about his style of architecture. I don't know what it's called, although I can recognize it. And he was very much into like blending with nature. But okay, moving on. 55, controversial injection. What kind of injections are controversial? Other than like during COVID, of course, then, you know, there were a lot of controversial injections, but I'm thinking this about like Botox or something, a steroid. Oh, I didn't know people got those by injection. Shows how much I know. See, I learned something new. Lager cousin. Lager is a type of beer. So a 3-letter cousin would be ale. 40, small glass vessel. Could be a vase. Regal died 5 years pre-COVID. Yeah. He was lucky. Young Cleaver to Wally. Hey, the beeve. For the beaver. Leave it to Beaver. If you didn't get the reference. Introduction to corn, question mark. So just like the one that had finish, question mark, this would be a prefix to corn, like a unicorn. You have you know. Do you mean you know? I don't think there's you know corn. Yeah, he means uni. Okay, sloppiness, safeguard, a bib. Fix firmly with an E. And you can paste, glue, screw something, attach. Embed. Interesting. 68, C84 across, 84 across. With 68 across, a Bogart Robinson film. Is it the something? This word ends in an O. Some Sunday successes. It's going to be abbreviated. What do you do successfully on a Sunday? You go to church? Oh, Key Largo. Excellent. Key Largo. Okay. Hemic Trio. Does this have something to do with blood? Oh, yes, it does have to do with blood. I was thinking like Hemi engines in Mopar and in sports cars, you know. But then I thought, well, you know, hemoglobin, for example, blood. And the trio would be ABO, your blood types. Yeah. On a slant, tilted. Jewelry case liner, often velvet. First of the double digits, 10. Well, this isn't so bad. A certain microchip. If someone can help with that, I have no idea. Three letters for a certain microchip. RAM. Okay, Zach says RAM. All right. Top. Sometimes that's A1, Acme, Apex. A lot of things for top. One up. Ooh, so it's more of a verb-ish kind of thing. You one-upped me. You topped me. That's a down. Migrants River. Could it be the Seine or the Loire? Is that French? Seine, the Seine. I picked up on the French part. Woodpile tool, saw. You know, I mean, what kind of tools do you use with wood? 3-letter tools. There's an awl, AWL. There's a saw. I mean, there's like a hatchet, you know, but that's not gonna. Or axe. That's what it is. Axe. Yeah, Zach's got it. Axe. Because you gotta chop the log. You know, you use the saw to cut the log to make the wood pile. But then once you have a wood pile, you use the axe to cut them into smaller pieces. Recession. Recede to get smaller. A depression is bad, and a recession is like where the economy goes down, but not bad enough into a depression. Oh, but just ebb. Okay, just like a tide. Okay, ebb and flow. 40 for fermentation vessels. Vat. You know, vats, plural. I'm guessing. Yeah. 81. Truth in Tiananmen Square. What? Tiananmen Square is in China. I don't think we've ever had Chinese as a language for the answers. Truth in Chinese. Tao. Oh, interesting. I did not know that meant, I know I've heard of Taoism. I did not know that Tao meant truth. Interesting. Okay, Serb or Croat with a V on the end. It makes that pretty easy. It would be Slav. One more row of acrosses, and then we'll go our downs. Mortarboard features. Grooves. No, that wouldn't fit. Tassels. All right. 87. Break in shooting. Oh, that's a good one. Break in shooting. Ceasefire. A lull. Emoters. Hey, you skipped over the break in shooting. They play to the balcony. Huh, emoters. So when an actor shows emotion, usually like over the top emotion, because you're on the stage and you want the people in the back to be able to, feel your emotion. It's called emoting. And so there's a lot of emoting, emoters in the crosswords. All right, well, let's get our downs and maybe we'll get our missing crosses. 50 down, Euro night spot. Well, with what we've got already, I'm going to say cabaret. Woodcutter in the Arabian Nights. I did not know that Ali Baba was a woodcutter. Orders a second strike on. Okay, well, anytime something's second or redo or something, do it again, then it's re. So re-bombs. House member, okay, representative, as opposed to Republican. And notice the clue has member abbreviated, so that's a clue that our answer will also be abbreviated. 47, big house members. Oh, I have to go up to the big house, meaning prison, so they're criminals. Forms of relief. Tablets, because then carport. Really? Frank Lloyd Wright coined the term carport. Interesting. I did not know that. I thought it had been around a lot longer. And then we've got a vial. The small glass vessel is a vial. And then we have let us pray. Okay. 67, we'll check it. Barney Fife for one, abbreviated, a deputy. Okay. I'll save these downs. Okay, so guitarist, Les Paul. Okay. Cotton collections, bales. All right. Like a lackey, servile. So you're a servant, you serve, so you are servile. Whoopi Goldberg to Karen Johnson, stage name. Really? So Karen Johnson is Whoopi Goldberg's real name? It's funny. Most people that took stage names were trying to get away from being Jewish. And here she kind of made herself a Jewish name. That's funny. Okay. 56. Piggy, you got to wait. Piggy's crying. He's outside. That's all right. Face the cutting room floor is going to be an outtake. Librarian at times. Indexer. You have to index all the books. Walt Roy et al. Et al. Is and others. So it's going to be plural. And what we've got here, we know it's Disney's. So what was the TDI? Some Sunday successes. Disney's touchdowns. Okay, Sunday football. All right. That makes sense. So we got everything we saw. All right. So, and if you see me looking down, it's because I've got the chat on my phone so that I can see your clues while I'm on this tab on my computer. It's the pits. Okay. 92. He never drinks wine. Is that a punchline? Or is it literally something about never drinking wine? Seems like it's like he never drinks wine, is a punchline, which isn't going to fit. So, a letter from Lesbos. Isn't that an island in Greece? E.T. Oh, Edda. So a letter of the alphabet, not a diary letter, Dear John letter, not that kind of letter, but a Greek letter. Yeah, Edda. All right. Nickname of basketballer Maurice Stokes. If you know, you know. Yeah, and let me know. Lacking decorum. Decorum is civility. I mean, it's almost to the point of like snobbery, right? So if you lack decorum, you're not polite. Does that fit? No, lacking, but it's lacking decorum. So it could be an ing word because the everything's always parallel, but if he's lacking in decorum, he is not polite. Could be not polite. I think that fits. No, then look at this down. If it's that, you have a TV, a type of agency or trailer. Oh, it could be like CCTV, but that would normally not. And an IV, abbreviation on a mountain sign. Elevation. So there's an E. All right. 100 across. Strip of membership. Okay, so I think that's to take away your membership. Evict, starts with an E. Expel, oh, that fits. Could be expel. Suffix for collectibles. ION, like collection. Trying to Anna. Oh, like Americana. Duarte of Argentina. I have no idea. Duarte of Argentina, if you know. High school debate organization. Oh, I suppose there is an organization. I don't know what it is. National Debate Teams of America. I don't know, 3 letters. Eva. Oh, Eva. What? Duarte was Eva. Don't cry for me. No, that's Evita. Well, Evita is Eva. What's the name she's known by? What's the fine? Because like she worked her way up, but her husband, that Perón. Eva Perón, her maiden name was Duarte. High school debate. Janitor's prop, a mop. It's got to be a mop. Kamchatka bird. A Kamchatka bird? What is a Kamchatka bird? I've never heard of Kamchatka. Kamchatka. Not down. A type of point or theory. 3 letters. Oh, it's an auk. Okay. For the bird. I have heard of auks. Type of point or theory. Not sure. The last king of England. Are they talking about Elizabeth's father? Because Queen Elizabeth would have still been alive. George? Was George his name? Yeah, Zach's got George. Okay. Bellerophone's mount. Well, a mount could be either a horse or a mountain, but I don't know Bellerophone. Is that like in mythology? Or is that a real person? Was it a climber who climbed a mountain, or was it someone who rode a horse? So it's either the name of a horse or the name of a mountain. Like it could be Everest. Victoria's consort. So Queen Victoria, sometimes the spouse is called a consort, but sometimes it's like a lover is a consort or an advisor. A lover or an advisor can be a consort. And she did have a husband, and then she also had that guy that was really close to her that was like, didn't he work in the stables with the horses or something? Okay, breadwinner, earner, the person who earns is the breadwinner. Part of EKG, electrocardiogram. So gram's not going to fit. Electro and cardio. I don't think. Electro. There you go. Dr. Zeus turtle. I don't remember a story with a turtle. Please let me know if you remember the turtle. Exquisite, fine, premium. Yertle the turtle. I have heard of that. Now that you mention it, but not so much when I was growing up, I don't think. So exquisite. Eats in front of the TV. Eats. Notice there's that S. It's going to be parallel in grammar. Oh, dreamy for exquisite. McDreamy. That started with Grey's Anatomy. The whole McDreamy thing. Dines in. Eats in front of the TV. Dines in. All right. I wouldn't normally call eating in dining, but all right. We have a dining room, right? So, okay. Animal shelter truckload. That's probably the food. I don't think it's going to be the animals. All right, let's do our downs. We'll get it filled in. Hit hard. Oh, strays. Oh, yeah, that would be a truckload of strays. Okay. Banged. Doesn't want. I see it. Zach wrote banged. Hit hard. Banged. Banged on the door. Oops. Helps if I put the right letter in. Quote, that England should crouch down blank and yield by Shakespeare. In fear. That England should crouch down in fear and yield. Okay. Anagram of Al Gore. So there's just an L and a G. Lagore or galore is going to be galore. meaning a lot. Oh, NFL for the high school debate organization. And this nickname, Big Maurice is Mo. It's got to be Mo. Big Mo. Actor Alistair Sim. Chalet would have known that one. Wait, let's check these. Essential cell component, RNA. Okay, so usually if it's not 100%, but 90%. If they're talking about forensics and crimes and identity, then it's DNA. But if they're talking like science, biology, then it's usually RNA. GTO. Oh, the old Pontiac is GTO. What about abrasive substance, emery? So that's where we get emery boards. I have a nice little emery board here for filing my nails. And gem, tourmaline or turquoise are gems. Okay, 92. Kicked off the ticket. I don't know. Type of agency or trailer. Dropped. Oh yeah, they dropped. You're taken off the ticket. Okay. 81. Draw around. Oh, well, that's trace. Did anybody else ever like take a piece of paper and like a picture of somebody or something, and you put it up like on the window so the light shines through, and then you trace, and then when you take it down from the window with the sunlight behind it, then you've got the outline to color in. I used to do that. I remember it. Trav. Oh, a travel agency or travel trailer. Okay. And a real turn on, question mark, which means there's kind of a, so like if you just look at a real turn, ooh, she's a real turn on or he's a real turn on, right? This is how we would normally use that phrase, but there's a question mark, which means there's a trick to it. And that's because what do you turn on? The faucet. You turn the faucet on and off. Thank you, Zach, for me seeing that in advance. Prefix meaning I, something about optic. So optio, or ocular. Wait, what's this now? Break and shooting is a truce. He never drinks wine. Dracula. Graceless. Oculo. Wow. So graceless is lacking decorum. 93. To everything there is a season. And turn, turn, turn. To everything there is a season under heaven. Okay, let's do these. 117. Clark and Marilyn's Misfits co-star. Okay, now notice it's Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe. It's using their first names. So that means the third person is also their first name. And okay, it's Eli. Thank you, Zach. I was going to guess Eli with Allie or Eli. 118. H. Norman was one. Oh, Pegasus. So Jen. What was Pegasus? Oh, the mount. I told you a horse. Sky King. Question mark. Oh, an ace pilot. They usually run E and W, east and west. No. Oh, supersonic transport. No, that's SST. Oh, streets. Okay, STS, streets. And instead of saying east and west, it's just a letter, so it's abbreviated, which means our answer is going to be abbreviated. Telltale sight, question mark. URI? What is URI? Because if that's Pegasus, URI, Yuri? I don't get that one. If you can, Zach, explain that one to me. I don't get it. Telltale sight, question mark. Who is Stu? Mr. Symington is Stu. Approves, okays. Oops, sorry. Permit, let. Cold remark, question mark. Brr. 90. Attribute to the way things are run, question mark. Tab. Is it a B? Let Swiss Canton. Oh, William Tell. Oh. So the tale about William Tell took place in Uri. (101) Spanish money unit, peseta. I did not know that. Whoops. 1S? Wait. Do you guys know about Mexico right now? All the cartels are like waging war and they're looking for Americans to kidnap. Wouldn't want to be down there. There's a lot of people trapped down there. Vocalist Dawn or Phil. Now, if it was and Phil, then it would be an S, plural. But it's or, so it's singular. Oh, it must be Everly, the Everly brothers. My mom's favorite. Relatives of cappuccinos. I'm going to go with lattes. Let's check. Victoria's consort was Albert. That was her husband, right? Albert was her husband. Tax and expel. Hey, I said expel for a strip of member. No. Did I say expel or something different? I don't remember. What? Yeah, we need to rescue them. Yeah, the people down there. So a tribute to the way things are run is a tax. There you go. Congratulations. We have completed the puzzle. Good job, everybody that helped. Thank you so much. And for hanging out, even if you just listened, it's great to have you hanging out. Yeah, but how are we going to rescue people all over? Because there's a lot of people in Puerto Vallarta or Vallarta? Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta. I think you can go either way. There's a lot of people there. I mean, a lot of activity going on there. But then also across Mexico, there all the cartel. No, because that's one cartel, but it's seems like all the cartels are like over the last day have really been causing problems. Kasai made white boy. I get white boy. Kasai made white boy. I'm not sure. Yeah, so maybe what are you gonna like go on a helicopter onto a bunch of rooftops? I mean, everyone's so spread out. So, you know, the State Department has issued a warning to shelter in place. But let me tell you, if I was at a hotel, I'd be going down to that front desk and like change my name to Miguel or something. because God forbid those cartels start going into the hotels and they look at, whether the hotel owner complies or not. If they look at the booking system and see American names, they could go right to those doors. That would be horrific. But if I was there, that would be the first thing. I'm like, I would run down to the front desk and ask them, please, please, please change the name on my reservation, just in case somebody comes to, breaks in and looking. So yeah, it's a delicate situation. So anyway, yeah, nothing else really new. Nothing in the Nancy Guthrie case, nothing in Idaho 4, nothing with Delphi and Richard Allen. I mean, there's like nothing else happening. They're sitting ducks unless they have weapons. Yeah, and you can't travel. If you fly, you can't travel with a weapon. This baby Wilbur. Go on, baby. Which we know they don't if they're tourists. Exactly. So, hey, before anybody runs away, let me remind you that love transcends time and space. So wherever and whenever you are watching this, I love you. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, well done for those who got the things I didn't. Oh, you got everything. You just didn't share everything with us, but you got it all yourself. I know you, Zach, and I appreciate you so much helping me out, because otherwise I'd be here for hours trying to do it by myself. Yeah, but tomorrow is music trivia night, so please join in for that. Same bat time, same bat channel. So set your alarm and be ready, and we'll have lots of fun. And pray for people that are stuck in Mexico, that there's a resolution, that something can happen, and that it has a good resolution. All right. So until next time, I will catch you later. Bye.
In the heart of Cambodia, where stories unfold from true crime tales